It's been a busy week with marriage bills just days away from becoming law in Illinois and Hawaii. By the end of 2013, the percentage of the U.S. population living in states that have passed marriage bills will have doubled in just the last year. So what's next? Believe it or not, Kentucky, Arkansas, South Carolina, and Montana have all shown signs of progress this week. For the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum, and welcome to Marriage News Watch for November 11th, 2013. Last week, the Illinois House passed the marriage bill by a 61-54 vote, and now Governor Pat Quinn has set a date. He'll sign it into law on November 20th. Currently, marriage is slated to start in Illinois on June 1st, 2014. But State Senator Don Harmon has filed an amendment to an unrelated bill that could push up the date to as early as February. The legislature won't have an opportunity to vote on his proposal until February 4th, so we'll need to check back in then. And a marriage bill also passed the House and Senate in Hawaii last week. It's not a done deal yet. Legislators will still have to vote on some amended language, but it's unlikely that it'll get hung up in that process and could head to the governor's desk this week. But even then, some hurdles may remain. Opponents of marriage equality have vowed to file a court challenge in Hawaii. They claim that a 1998 constitutional amendment only allows the legislature to prohibit marriage equality, not enact it. We'll be keeping a close eye on the situation there. And there have been significant developments in several other states. The New Mexico Supreme Court is still mulling a lawsuit over marriage equality, but in the meantime, the state insurance regulator has ordered companies to provide married, gay, and lesbian couples with the same benefits provided to straight couples. A lesbian couple has sued the state of Kentucky after its marriage ban prevented them from obtaining a divorce. Arkansas has approved wording for a ballot measure to overturn that state's marriage ban. That could go before voters in 2016 at the earliest. Nebraska legislators held a hearing on relationship recognition, with Senator Ernie Chambers pledging to introduce a civil unions bill in 2014. A South Carolina survey shows support for marriage equality is still low but rising very quickly, and a Montana survey shows support exceeding opposition for the very first time. And finally, last week marked the one-year anniversary of marriage equality in Maine. At that time, there were only about 50 million Americans living in states with marriage equality. With the addition of several states since then, including Hawaii and Illinois, that number is now over 113 million. Subscribe here on YouTube to stay up to date on all these stories. For the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.